2 years pass, and Joseph is still in prison. The cupbearer has not remembered him. Then one night, Pharaoh has 2 special dreams, and he wonders what they mean. The next morning, Pharaoh calls his wise men and tells them the things that he has dreamed, but they are not able to tell him the meaning of his dreams. Now, the cupbearer at last remembers Joseph. He says to Pharaoh, "When I was in prison, there was a man there who could tell us the meaning of dreams." Pharaoh then has Joseph brought out of prison right away. Pharaoh tells Joseph his dream. "I saw 7 fat, beautiful cows. Then I saw 7 very thin and bony cows, and the thin ones ate up the fat ones. In my second dream, I saw 7 heads of full, ripe grain growing out of one stalk. Then I saw 7 thin, dried-out heads of grain, and the thin heads of grain began to swallow up the 7 good heads of grain." Joseph then says to the Pharaoh, "The 2 dreams mean the same thing. The 7 fat cows and the 7 full heads of grain mean 7 years, and the 7 thin cows and the 7 thin heads of grain mean 7 more years. There will be 7 years when a lot of food will grow in Egypt. Then there will be 7 years where very little food will grow." So Joseph tells Pharaoh, "Choose a wise man and put him in charge of collecting food during the 7 good years. Then the people will not starve during the following 7 bad years, when very little food will grow." Pharaoh liked the idea, and he chooses Joseph to collect the food and store it up. Next to Pharaoh, Joseph becomes the most important man in Egypt.